Question. Akansha Limited was registered with the capital of rupees 50 lakhs with shares of rupees 100 each. It issued 20,000 shares payable as follows. 25 on application, rupees 25 on allotment, rupees 25 on first call, and the balance as and when required. All the amount was received except for the first call amount on 500 shares, and a shareholder who holds 1000 shares paid them in full on application. You are required to pass the necessary journal entries in the books of Akansha Limited. Journal entries on receipt of application, bank account debtor to application, rupees 5 lakh, that is 50,000 into 20,000 into 25, 5 lakhs. Next entry for the transfer of application money to share capital, share application account debtor to share capital 5 lakhs. Third entry, when allotment money due, share allotment account debtor to share capital 5 lakhs. Next entry, share allotment bank account debtor to share allotment 5 lakh. Third entry, share first call account debtor to share capital 5 lakh. Next entry, bank debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share first call to calls in advance. When first call was made, a shareholder holding 500 shares did not pay the amount on first call, and another shareholder holding 1000 shares paid them in full on application, allotment and calls. Calls in advance 2,500, calls in arrear 12,500. Balance sheet, equities and liabilities, share capital 14,87,500, other current liabilities 25,000. Notes to accounts, authorized capital is given, that is rupees 50 lakhs, 50,000 shares of rupees 100 each. Issued capital 20,000 shares of rupees 100 each. Subscribed capital, subscribed and not fully paid up 20,000 shares of rupees 100 each, less calls in arrear 12,500. Other current liability, that is the calls in advance of on 1000 shares, rupees 25,000. Question. Kadam Limited issued rupees 10 lakhs in shares of rupees 100 each to public, and the payments were made as under: rupees 30 on application, rupees 40 on allotment, rupees 20 on first call, rupees 10 on second and final call. Shareholder W, who holds 400 shares, has paid application amount. Shareholder X, who holds 300 shares, has paid application and allotment amount. Shareholder Y, who holds 100 shares, has paid application, allotment and first call amount. Shareholder Z, who holds 50 shares, has paid application, allotment, first, second and final call amount on 30 shares. The company forfeits the shares of the defaulting shareholders. You are required to pass the necessary journal entries. Number of shares issued by Kadam Limited, 10,000 shares. Amount of shares rupees 10 lakhs. Face value of 1 share 100. So number of shares issued is 10,000. Application money for 30. Allotment 40. First call 20. Second and final call 10. Mr. W, who holds 400 shares, holder of 400 shares, did not pay allotment, first call and second and final call. Holder of 300 shares, Mr. X, holder of 300 shares, did not pay first and second call. Shareholder Y, holder of 100 shares, did not pay second and final call amount. Then shareholder Z, holder of 50 shares, did not pay first, second and final call on 30 shares. Pass necessary journal entries. First entry for application. On receipt of application, bank account debtor to Share application account. Number of shares 10,000. Application money 30. So 10,000 into 30, 3 lakh. Second entry, share application account debtor to share capital 3 lakhs. Next, third entry, share allotment account debtor to share capital 4 lakh. Share allotment account debtor to share capital 4 lakhs, that is 10,000 into 40. Next entry, on receipt of allotment money, bank account debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share allotment. Bank account debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share allotment. In this case, calls in arrear is 400 into 40. 400 into 40. 400 shares of Y. 400 into 40, 16,000. Next, share first call account debtor to share capital. First call, rupees 20. Number of shares 10, 10,000. Share first call account debtor to share capital 2 lakh. Next, bank account debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share first call. Bank account debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share first call. Calls in arrear in this case, calls in arrear on share first call is 400 shares of W plus 300 shares of X equals 700. Calls in arrear 700 into 20, 14,000. Next entry, share second and final call account debtor to share capital 10,000 into 10. Second and final call amount 10 rupees. Share second and final call account debtor to share capital 1 lakh. Journal entry on receipt of share second and final call. Bank debtor calls in arrear account debtor to share second and final call. Calls in arrear account in this case 400 shares of X plus 300 shares of 400 shares of W plus 300 shares of X plus 100 shares of Y plus 20 shares of Z. Total 820 shares, 8,200. Amount 8,200. Calls in arrear 8,200. Next, forfeiture. Share capital account debtor to share forfeiture to calls in arrear. Number of shares forfeited 820. Amount called up 100. So amount credited to share debited to share capital account 82,000. To share forfeiture account to calls in arrear. Calls in arrear is the total of all arrears, that is 16,000 plus 14,000 plus 8,200, 38,200. Share forfeiture account 43,800.